All right, welcome to Trading the Markets. This is Mitchell Joseph, Creative Minds, and this is the first paid class in June, where we're going over some homework. All right, whenever you're ready, April.
Okay. Oh, you want me to share it, or should I wait till I get to the iPad, or go ahead and share it? Oh,
Yeah, you can share it. That'll be good. However you can share it.
oh, okay. Let me see if it'll work. The screen. Okay. Can you see it?
No. Are you sharing your screen?
I clicked on share. Let me go back.
You gotta click on the screen to share too. After that.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, I can see your screen now. Yep.
Okay. Okay. I think this is what I did, but I don't know if I did it right.
Okay. So, okay. I see it, but like, where's your lines though?
Okay.
The blue one.
I'm trying to see if this is the one that.
Yeah, you're on the 1 minute. Maybe you should like go to bigger time frame. So that's why.
Oh, I have to go on the iPad to see what I think I deleted it. Let me see. Is this the ones I did? I think I had deleted it.
I'm not sure if like that blue line was the line you drew, like that blue line at the bottom.
I think it was on the larger. I feel like I had did it on the larger time frame.
Yeah, you would see it a lot better on the larger time frame because the 1 minute is too zoomed in.
Okay. I think I deleted it. I have to go. I'm gonna go upstairs on my iPad to see. I think I deleted it off.
Okay. Let's see. But let's see. So you what did you think the spot was gonna do?
Oh, I felt like it was gonna go up because of what you were teaching with the, I can't think of the name of that. Is that the EMA, I believe? The green like wave?
The EMA clouds, yeah. So I see you put them on your chart.
Yeah, I did, but I don't know.
I didn't know how to use them.
But it was that, and then I had the lines up, but I'm gonna look to see.
Yeah, or even if we want to go to the chart and redo it, we could do that too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch devices.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's good. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me go. Thank you. You're right. It's okay. It's okay. 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 You have to look in the freezer. Okay, I'm switching now. I'm gonna cut this one off.
All right. All right. Yeah, you can hear me, right? Hey, Denise.
Hey, how's it going? I'm at the first. No, I mean I'm actually in a store, so I'm gonna mute myself because there's a lot of background noise here. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good. We're just going over the homework.
Oh, okay. So I better mute myself.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right. Yeah, let me know when you're ready. April.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I had it on mute. I was talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you can share your screen again.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. See spot. Try zoom in. Scrunch
I think
it.
I deleted what I had from May, but
Okay. Scrunch it down a little bit, like go on the side and yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Do you remember how you drew your lines from before, or do you want to redo?
I don't.
All right. Do you want to like just do it then, like start over?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Would I click on? I never did it from the iPad. Okay.
Drawing. Yep. So you can use trend line, to draw your lines.
Okay. So I feel like I would do it.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if I'm doing it right, but
Try to maximize your touches.
you said maximize it.
Yeah, like try to touch as many candles as possible within your path. So I would like probably like make it look more a little, yeah, something like that.
So does it have to hit like that's fine?
That's good. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because and then you could even adjust the other end to make it like touch a little bit better too. Like
That one?
You can go like that. Or you can go to the bottom of the next red candle that's underneath it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go like that. You know, so we kind of see the path, you know. This is really where the path is going. Okay, and then okay, do you think?
Okay. Oh, does it matter? I don't think it matters.
Okay. All right.
Should I do one at the top?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You use the horizontal line.
Use a horizontal line? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. It's not bad.
Okay.
Good. This is good. Because what you've done is you boxed in the price action. All right. So what are your thoughts? What do you see? What do you want to look at additionally? Talk to me.
Okay. So I see it in the it looked like an initial downtrend. And then it broke out.
Yep. Broke out.
And then I do see where it like tested that it retested at that level, that same level. So I would assume, I would feel like it's gonna go in a downtrend, but I'm not for sure.
Okay. Why? Tell me why. Why do you do that?
I will honestly feel it just because it touched the You know, I always get it mixed up with you. It's
Resistance.
Resistance, yeah.
Yep, resistance. Yeah, that the ceiling. All right. Okay, so it tried to break through the ceiling, failed once, tried again, failed again today, right? So you see it's feeling that resistance. Okay. If I was to argue for the downside, this candle is an engulfing candle. Like the body of that candle engulfs the body of the previous.
This one right here.
The new candle for today, the red one for today. Yeah. His body eats up the previous candle. That's called engulfing. So that's one thing, you know, on the bear side, right? On the bull side, it is a hammer candle and it is riding off that trend line. But it has not been able to break through that 416. It has not been able to. So for that reason, I might think down too. And the reason why I would pick down too is just because what my risk, my stop loss would be above that the resistance line. You see what I'm saying? So if I pick to go in a downward direction, I have a smaller defined risk of where I can get out if I'm wrong. It's very defined, you know. Versus going up, now I got to try to like find a stop loss maybe at the wick of that red candle. You know what I mean? So it's like
the last one.
Yeah. So maybe so maybe like if I was to try to enter for the puts, I put my stop loss. I mean, for the calls, I put my stop loss underneath there. But I would have to figure out where exactly. It's just a little bit clearer on the downside where to put it.
Okay.
All right. So you know how to put your position.
I don't know on TradingView. No, I don't.
Yeah. So go to the pop up you had before with the drawings.
Okay.
And then let's see, slide. Can you slide up and down on this? Notation patterns. Right there. Long, short position. You see where it says that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so click on it. You said short.
Okay.
And then now click it right next to the current candle. Click like right next to that red candle. Move it over to the red candle of today's candle.
Okay.
So put it at the close. So put it at the close of the candle, which should be the bottom of the body of the red. The middle line should be at the bottom of the body of the red. Because this is like this is saying we're gonna enter this trade tomorrow, you know, at this level. But the body, not the wick. So go up to the body.
Oh, so not at the tip. So right here.
And right there. Yeah, that's where it closed.
Okay.
And slide it over to the right a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. So that's showing that we're gonna enter this trade on the next candle. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's awesome. I like this. Okay.
And then now move your stop loss down the red area. I put it like a little bit above the resistance.
Okay. Like right here?
A little bit less than that.
Okay.
I don't like to risk a lot.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe right there might be fine. Yep. And then now.
Can't get it. Is that fine? Because I can't move it anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, I would do something like that. Just barely over it. Because once it breaks that resistance to me, I already feel like I'm proven wrong.
Okay.
All right. So now target profit. Target, I would target that's not okay target, but shorter term target, my first target will be the bottom of the green. So the green the green candle with the wick on top.
Yes.
So the bottom of that, yeah. The bottom,
so right here?
Yep, like that. Yep.
Okay.
But the only thing is when I look at it like that, I feel like I'm risking too much for my reward. Because you see, it's like an 8 to 10. That's like a little bit over. It's like a 1 to 1.2. So what I would do is lower it exactly to the blue line, the stop loss.
Okay.
All right, so now that brings it up to like 6.6. Okay, and then I would 6 to 10. It's almost a 2 to 1. No, it's like 7 to 10. It's not quite. I would, you know what? I would target I would bring my target down a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
right there. And then to me, this would justify me taking the trade. It's like 2-to-1 risk to reward, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because you always want a good risk to reward before you even enter. Otherwise, is it worth risking what you can make? You know?
Mm. Okay,
So,
so the risk is the 6.89. Okay.
Yeah, and you see you're risking 1.63%, you know,
Okay.
in that amount. Or you could look at 750 to 15, or
Okay.
1.6 to 3.4. Yeah. So you have and it says right there, risk to reward ratio, you see 2.01, 2.05. So you got a 2-to-1 risk to reward right there. So that's how you do that. And you would leave that, click outside.
Okay. So
On the white. Yep. So now come tomorrow, that's your trade.
oh, okay. So that would just set it. It will go in, and I don't have. It's like a set it and forget it.
Yeah, because here you're just trying. This is your plan. So like, let's say you want to enter your trade for real. Now you got your target. Now you got your stop loss. Now you got your entry, right? So this is a whole plan within itself. As soon as it breaks, you're ready. Your red zone, you're stopped out. You're out of the trade. As soon as it hits the bottom of the green, you hit your target. You're out of your trade. Now this is just for practice. This is just back testing. But you can actually use this now and go on your real actual demo account, your paper trading, and target the 395 puts. You know what I mean? And then you could see how it plays out.
Okay.
Yeah, and this could take long, you know, a couple of days.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But you're basically putting in a swing trade in practice. So now you see how you drew your lines, you do this. So now you want to do this, you want to see the result, right? Once you get the result, do it again. And I want you guys to keep track of your next 20 trades, just like this. Do 20 of these.
Okay, 20 demo trade.
Yep, 20 demo trades. So, and then you're gonna get a result, and you're gonna see how good or bad your strategy is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then we can start analyzing, like, is it, you know, your execution, you know, and whatnot. But this is a good way to do it. Like, let me show you what I did.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yep, this is good. Homework complete. So see what happens tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And then let me go to this, share, charts. So this is a stock I like to trade a lot. And I feel like I'm gonna really focus on this a lot more because I love the way it moves. It's a small penny stock, but it follows gold and precious metals. So I've made like good money playing it because when it comes to options, the cheaper the stock, the cheaper the options generally. You know what I mean? So I picked this stock because like look, days like this where it moves 80 cents on the $5 stock, that's a lot of percentages. That's a lot of percentages on the stock and for the options. So let's see. So I think I'll go to 15-minute. Yeah. So look at this. You see my screen?
Yes.
So if you look at it, right? All right, so from this day, this is the close yesterday, right? Yesterday's close. And then you see today it gapped up. So this is what I love. I love like when you pick a position, let's say like I wanted to go calls on this day and I wake up and it gaps like this, and then you just wake up in profit. You can just sell and go about your day. You know, this is what I always be praying for, right? And I like catching them. So but here's the thing. So right here, you see that it gaps up, right? And then you see it start shooting down. But what you also got to realize is that there's a gap to fill. You know what I mean? Even if you look on, let's see, 4-hour. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the gap between this. You can see it on the 15-minute too. You can see the gap between where this is and where this opens. It's the price tends to fill the gap. And you could even say there's a gap from here. Like there's different levels of the gap, but you could see like, let's see, what's the best time frame? I want to look at this. Let's see, 1 hour. Yeah, you could even say between here and here. Look at this point right here. Like if I move this up right here, you'll see that the price filled the gap between this point and that point. So one thing that I like to play is gaps and gap fills. So the principle in the gap fill is that when price creates a gap, it tends to, once it starts going the other way, it tends to fill that gap. So this pretty much 90% filled the gap up to this candle right here. So if you see it, like what I did on the chart is, what did I do? Right here, I made a position. Here's my stop loss. It never hit my stop loss. So once it broke underneath this, I entered the trade right here on this candle, right? And then it came down and hit my target, which was basically really close to the gap fill. And then from there, it reversed. But this was a perfect example of just putting on the trade before it happened. You know what I mean? Any questions?
So where did you get out at on that trade?
The bottom of the green. Right here.
Right.
Yeah, right there.
So with the red candles going down, you got out at the tip of the red, like right at the last candle, the last red?
The green, the bottom of the green. Yeah, the bottom
Okay,
right
so
there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's when you knew that it was about to turn.
Well, it's not even that I knew it was about to turn. It's like just from the beginning of the day, like it was like, let me see. So this is how it was, right? So then this happened. Let's see, play that, right? That happened, right? So I'm like, okay, I like this candle and I like the support right here. So I see that price wants to go down, right? It's been consolidating, then it went down again. So now it's consolidating. I'm thinking it's going to consolidate and go down further. And I'm telling myself, once it breaks the support, I'm going to enter the down position. Make sense?
It does.
Yeah, because and then once and the reason why I broke this green line down is because I wanted to target this gap fill to this candle right here, because it's a gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it filled the gap from here, basically to this candle, almost 90%. You know. So that's why I did that, and then from there, the day actually happened. It played out, and it actually worked out as planned. Doesn't always work out like this, because it could have went above this red area, and I would have been stopped out the trade.
Okay.
But it came down. Once it broke that support, it came down hard. And see, it actually, you see how it was red, then it became green, so it actually touched it. Yeah.
So what would make you get out right there? Because it touched the level?
Because it's the gap fill. This line right here at 532, that's my gap. That's my target. So I just brought up like 1 penny up from there.
Okay. Because that will kind of be a sign that it may reverse because it touched that level, right?
It could be, yeah. Because once it fills the gap, a lot of times it will reverse. Sometimes it'll continue though. But at least I could play it up to the gap and then see what happens from there. I'll see what happens from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a couple patterns I love to play. Gaps are one of my favorites. Yeah, gaps and inverse head and shoulders. I remember going over that with you guys yesterday. So that's that, right? And then let me show you when I lost. So the one I lost was this one. You see this?
Yes.
So, and I'll put it on the 1 hour just to shrink the chart a little bit. But look, so similar, I seen it starting to come down, seeing the resistance right here. And I'm like, oh no, actually, so you see this one, I thought I was gonna go up. I thought this one was gonna go up. And I was wrong. Cause look, I'm like, okay, I think we're gonna go up from here. It went up only this much, then just went straight down. As soon as this happened, I was out of the trade. I was stopped out. So this is why your stop loss is so important, because I didn't imagine me staying in this trade this whole time, losing more and more money. At the end of the day, trading should be so simple that it's like you say your stop loss, you say your target, And then it's like it's like this. It's like, okay, so you say your risk to reward, and let's say like I can make $1, right? I can win $1. So either I'm gonna win $1 or I'm gonna put my stop loss at 30 cents. So either I'm gonna lose 30 cents or I'm gonna make $1. It's out of my hands. Let the market do what it does. You know what I mean? All I'm doing is having a strategy that is gonna work over time.
Mhm.
So it's like you never go into any trade expecting to win. Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You talked about stop losses and how useful they are. I'll be honest with you, I agree with you, but today I was having a lot of problems because I do futures and the options for futures and the future charts. It seems that whenever you put the stop loss, that's where the price is going to be going. It's like it seems like it's hunting for your stop loss, takes you out, and then turns around and goes in the other direction.
Yeah.
And I just wondered if there was a way to protect yourself from that.
Well,
Apart from because when you make a bigger stop loss, then your risk is bigger, right?
Yeah, so I would just recommend tighter stop losses, because the reason why you want to do tight stop losses is so that you can re-enter.
Yeah, but then you'll be coming out every trade. So I mean, that's like giving away money.
As long as you keep it small though, like like look at look at this one. The risk to reward is big. You know what I mean? I was risking 4 cents to potentially make 28. So I lost 4 cents, that's fine. But if I keep this up, eventually I'll make that reward. You know what I mean? So you rather, even if you keep, I'd rather go into trades. If I keep losing $20, I'm losing $20 every time, right? But I know that eventually I'm gonna make 100. You know,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
So
I guess.
So you got to go through it. There's a random distribution of wins and losses, but if you have a strategy, you'll win 6 out of 10, you'll win 7 out of 10. You just got to keep going through the trades. You gotta have a short memory. You get stopped out, it's okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get you. It's the odds of winning versus the odds of losing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. As long as you have a good risk to reward every time, then you can keep getting stopped out.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking to try to avoid getting stopped out, but that's
I don't like it either. I really don't like getting stopped out, but I realized that the days when I keep moving my stop or I take it off completely is the days that I lose money.
I know,
lose more money.
I
So
know. Exactly.
just leave it on, because I have to disattach myself from wanting to win.
Well, I ended up. I knew my direction was correct, so I ended up re-entering the same trade until I got it right. Okay. It took about five times, but when it did win, it was a massive win. It was a massive win. You know what I'm saying? But it was more than 5, maybe 6 times that I got stopped out. But then the win, it did make up, definitely. But I was trading more from a point of frustration than a point of mastery. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I had dominion over this. It was more like I was trying to prove it wrong. You know what I mean?
You don't
I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I know, but it did pay off. I mean, it was a massive move. I mean, you saw how everything went down massively. They came back up by 1 o'clock. So in the futures, those moves were dramatic. And
the good thing about trading the futures, you don't deal with implied volatility, so you can make the full move in direction.
It was dramatic. But I never thought of that as a strategy, to keep on losing little bits and then you finally get your big win. I have to think about that. That's a whole nother way of looking at it. Okay.
Yeah, it's like no, and like you don't want a revenge trade. You don't want to look at it like, oh, I lost some. Like, let me try to get my money back. So this is another
it wasn't
trap.
so much. Well, it was more like I know this is the right direction. I just have to wait for it to stop whipsawing me in and out. But it kept on faking me out. But I knew I was going in the right direction. You know what I mean? So it was more it was more like competition. Like, I'm going to show you that I know I'm right. Determination. You know.
And that's what we don't want to do.
I know.
Emotional.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
But that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good point. So thanks. Yeah.
No problem. April, you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Denise, were you able to do your homework on the charts or regular trade?
I confess I'm not a good student. Sorry. I didn't even, not that I confess I'm not being a good student. I didn't even see the homework. Was it online or where was I supposed to see it?
Oh, so it was through the email, like from last week's class. I had sent
Oh, last
the
week. Oh
email.
my gosh.
Yeah,
That's no wonder. Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes I don't even see my emails. I have so many. So I
Mhm.
see like 50% of the ones I'm supposed to see, but I try to find them because you usually have two different names now. And I noticed that your name was different on the emails. I kind of wonder I don't find his emails. Because it doesn't even say like creative mind on there. It has something else too.
Motivation on Switch. Yeah,
Yes,
I should.
I had to find you. It's like incognito emails from you. So now I figured that out. I'll be able to identify you.
I'm gonna change that to creative mind. I'm gonna change that just to make it easier. I didn't even think about that. But okay. Do you want to like try a live example? I mean, like,
Sure. What is it? Yeah, just go for it.
any stock or anything in particular you want to chart?
Let me see. Well, let's look at things. I know I do indexes, but stock
Yeah.
wise, I haven't looked at Microsoft in a long time. How is that stock looking?
Let's see. SFT. All right, then I'll go on the daily. I always like looking at the daily. I'll be looking at the monthly and all that too. Like just to get like overall picture.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll
Got
go.
that same
So
pattern.
here's the monthly. You see the monthly has been going down, but it seems to be finding support at this
Yeah.
269 level.
Yeah. Looks like the
Weekly.
NASDAQ. Looks just like the NASDAQ.
Yeah, it's part of the NASDAQ.
I know it looks like the NASDAQ. The chart looks like the NASDAQ. I'm just saying it's like a cousin, Like the same looking chart.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so what do you want to do? What's the homework?
the daily. So tell me what you want me to do, and I'm gonna draw the lines as if it's you, and
I
also
see.
put on the trade position once we're done.
Ah, okay.
So we got 5 minutes. Let's do it.
Okay. So you want me to choose? You're gonna show me. You're gonna ask me a question.
So tell me what do you want me to draw? Like what line, where?
Ah, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what
Mhm.
you're saying. So we got a double bottom, right? Yep. So,
Most
we
of
have a,
them.
so
So you want me to
this is
draw? You
trade.
want me to draw the support?
Yeah, I think definitely support.
Okay, I'll draw it. So just tell me what you want me to draw, and I'll draw it.
Okay, so you're gonna draw. Right now there's a support below the red wick on the bottom.
You want to draw right here, or do you want to draw it down here?
I'm not gonna enter there anyway, so it probably doesn't matter, right? So what I'm looking at right now is the breakout today, because if you go to the shoulders of the head of the double top, you go to the shoulder area, there's a
Right
breakout.
here.
There's a breakout. Yeah, I see a breakout. Probably happened today, right? This is a daily, yes.
Yeah, this is the daily. So
Okay,
but this is today's candle. So you're saying the breakout from here? Yeah, right
yes,
here.
the
Okay.
broadcast structure, yeah, definitely. The
Okay.
broadcast
So
today. So that's a trade right now.
okay. Do you want me to draw like a resistance that it broke off from?
Well, I can see it's the bottom of the wick, of that last red wick.
Yeah, I could. I'm just trying to like mark it up and then.
Yeah, the bottom of the wick of that red candle, I see.
Right here.
Yeah. Well, actually that's not the breakout. The breakout is the bottom of the body, isn't it?
It depends on where you look at it. It's subjective.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. It wouldn't have been there because I wouldn't have seen that as a breakout because it would have been this morning, isn't it? I would have. No, go higher.
Go higher.
When go higher. When it exceeded the upper wick of the candle next before it. When it exceeded the upper wick of the candle before it.
Right
there
here.
You go, right there.
Okay.
That's the breakout.
Okay.
That's the breakout. So I would look for follow through. I would look for follow through today or retest today to enter. Either a follow through or a retest.
Okay. What about tomorrow since the day is over? Like.
Okay. Oh, but no, hold on. I'm going to take you back 2 days now and say that today was a retest of yesterday.
Yeah, you can say that too.
Yeah, so I can actually say
you can keep going back.
Yeah, today was a retest yesterday. We actually could have broken out today on that body,
right here.
top of that body, the top of the body of where the breakout was. Yeah, right there, up there, on the last red candle at the top of the body. I would call that a breakout for me with a retest from yesterday, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that would be a buy. Would you agree?
So you're saying, hold on. You're saying since it
Okay,
breaks out
I'm
right
saying,
here, these last two red candles.
yeah,
Right.
the one is the retest. Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, and then you're looking for the buy to continue going up. That's possible. It is possible.
I would look for
It
follow
is
through
possible.
in the
Yeah.
morning to see if it, yeah. And if it breaks out again, then I'm all over that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the Nasdaq and the S&P continue their uptrend.
And then I'll put on like the 9MA. Like I like looking at this too.
I know there's good volume also.
Yeah, good volume.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you
So,
do the yeah. Do you do that too? The crossover of the moving averages. You do that also.
I use the 9, and I can use the 21, or I can use the
Okay.
8, or I use the 8 EMA. And the 8
Okay.
EMA, I like using this short term because it's short term, and I do see that the 8 is crossing over the 9, which gives me strong short term bullish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was at the bottom of the head and shoulder pattern. Yeah, that would be good. That was a few days ago though. We missed that one.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a nice, that was a nice
mm-hmm.
crossover.
And I see how like the EMAs are flipping, but it has to overcome the resistance right here at this yellow cloud. That's just
So
another.
what is that? What was that indicator?
Those are the Ripster EMA cloud. Ripster EMA cloud. Yeah.
Sounds fancy.
All right. So that's it for today. I know we got like less than a minute, so I'm gonna end it here. But
thank you.
the last thing I just wanted you to do is just put on a position like this. Like if you could do this and then like put your stop loss, and you know what I mean? So that's the
Okay, where would you put the stop loss? Good question. Where would you put the stop loss on my trade?
Previous candle body.
Body or wick?
Either or. Well, like so I'd use the wick just to give it more room.
Okay.
But that's it. So that's it for today. Right. So you guys, everybody still do the homework and then screenshot it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
no problem. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.